Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. If you're tired, you know what this video is about. Got some Steelers news and updates today. As you guys know, the Steelers play the Packers on Sunday Night Football. I will not be here for most of the week, but I will be back on Sunday to give you guys of course post-game show, Labby Live, and then also of course, live watch party. I'm gonna be doing it on my channel. Again, the Arsenal DB channel if you can go watch it. Live watch party over there. But yeah, the Steelers play the Packers. It'll be a nice game, of course. Sunday Night Football, prime time. You got Aaron Rodgers for the first time playing against his former team. Jordan Love versus Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love was mentored by Rodgers for a few years, of course. And so, yeah, it's going to be a good game, I think so, between two teams, two historic franchises. So, hopefully, we come out on top. But, so some Steelers news right now. I did see, of course, the Steelers, of course, the scouting. It was scouting a quarterback, Dante Moore, the Oregon Ducks. Quarterback, number 5, 6'3", 205 pounds as well. This season he has 1,686 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, so just 4 interceptions as well. He beat a ranked opponent already too as well. It was Penn State. Penn State was a little shaky, of course, but it was still ranked number 3. Beat Penn State, of course, in double overtime. In that game, he was 29 for 39, 248 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And he lost to a ranked opponent too. Indiana was very tough. 21 for 34 that game, 186 yards. 1 passing touchdown, 2 interceptions. So in ranked games, he had one good one, and he had one that was not too good, of course. If you see him, he's a pretty good quarterback. He's pretty accurate, of course, as well. You need to see more of his stuff, of course, to see kind of exactly what type of player he is. But right now in the season, he got 72 completion percentage. The accuracy is very good. He's very efficient, of course, in finding different things, of course, as well, like that. His longest pass this season was 65 yards, and he does a pretty good job, I think, on average, base of pushing the ball down the field and making things happen. So yeah, so that's the Steelers been scouting him. They scouted him twice. I think the second or third time they scouted him so far, and they reported that earlier. So I guess we'll see what happens. That's more of draft stuff for the future, for our future, of course, for next year or something. But most likely, most of these quarterbacks who are good are not going to be on our radar. We're hoping we're not able to draft them. Okay, it means we did a good job this season. So I'm hoping we have the 32nd pick in the draft. That means we won the Super Bowl, unless you trade it back to get the or trade it back in the draft to get that pick. But hopefully not. Hopefully it means we did something good, of course. So we'll see what happens. But also, of course, look at the Steelers so far. Justin Fields, he got benched. The Jets are 0-7. The Steelers did have a comp pick. Of course, Justin Fields played 51% of the snaps for the Jets. The Steelers get a 4th round pick. So now that pick might be 5th or 6th or something, depending on what happens, of course, with Justin Fields. Because the contract value was $20 million, I think. And then also, him playing a lot of the snaps. So I think he missed the game, I think, already too, as well, at one point. So I don't know if Fields will be back in the right lineup. I don't know if they just benched him just temporarily. Because, the Jets was like, because the Jets was like, we just benched him like that, put Tyrod Taylor in and see what happened, because Fields wasn't, he took that hit, and then they benched him or something, or maybe they benched him for good. I don't know exactly. Kind of like they did Tua with the Dolphins as well. So I don't know like that. So we'll see exactly what happens. But hopefully, get back in there, play 51% of the snaps, so we can get an extra 4th round pick. We can use that to trade up or get some more talent to the team. But we also see, of course, Darius Slay. Darius Slay not playing the best football. Darius Slay has been shaky, of course. This season, not playing good football, and a lot of fans are asking the time for the Steelers to bench him. Now that means you can still play him, of course, but kind of make Eccles into the role of being, of course, the starting cornerback. Eccles been doing a pretty good job at that, standing in. Brendan Eccles, getting in the game. He's been finding ways to make plays, of course, as well. His coverage grade is pretty good overall, and then also, I think he's only behind, of course, Jalen Ramsey and stuff like that. And Joey Porter Jr. missed a few amount of games, of course. This is his 2nd game playing. I think he missed that a few games like that in a row because of the injury, of course. But yeah, I think Eccles is playing pretty good. He's only, I think he allowed 13 of 20 receptions, but only 110 yards like that. So doing a pretty good job, of course, over the course and that sample size he's been out there and playing and stuff. So the Steelers might want to utilize him a lot more to go out there and play. Darius Slay, we know what he's done in his career, of course, but your career accolades did not help you cover people today. So Darius Slay, hope he still has a role in the team, but he might have to find something else for him to do, like find a different spot to put him in, because in the man-to-man coverage, he's not playing very efficient like he was, of course, a few years back and stuff as well. And the Steelers signed him, of course, on a 1-year deal. So we'll see what happens and what goes on. But I think it's time to make a little switch a little bit at times. And certain games, because certain games, Darius Slay did play solidly. we've seen him, of course, play solidly in certain games, but you know, in some of those games we guarding some of those top level receivers, he did not play good. Merjay cooked them, Jamar Chase cooked them, Justin Jefferson cooked them. So maybe in some of those games, we got to switch some things up a little bit like that and just kind of like mix and match and stuff. So we'll see how things kind of go with that. But yeah, that's kind of most of the stuff, of course, so far I want to talk about today. The thing they said on Thursday, the Steelers didn't really have any injuries, like no injuries or anything crazy on that Thursday game. So I think, I don't know, unless it's like some tweaks or something like that, or somebody got a little banged up, but they didn't mention any injuries. So I think they probably discussed that tomorrow. I think Coach Tomlin probably discussed that on Tomlin Tuesday. His little pregame, like kind of like interview type thing he always do every week on Tuesday. He probably discussed that a little bit, but we'll see exactly on how our team is looking and seeing what we're going to do and how we're heading into Sunday. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.